Hi, one best SBR Sports Picks. My name is Peter Loshak. Today is Thursday, November 16th. It's week 12 in college football. We are talking with Joe Gavazzi from JoeGavazzisSports.com. And right now we're going to take a look at the Virginia-Miami, Florida game. Another very interesting game here, Joe. Miami, Florida, undefeated and kind of improving as the season wears on, particularly ATS-wise. Of course, last week, a lot of debate as to whether they were going to be able to come away with a win against Notre Dame, and they came away with a blowout win that makes two straight ATS blowout covers for Miami, Florida, and their next assignment here is at home against Virginia. The line is now up to 19. Virginia is a team that has been up and down, a little more down recently, but certainly a team that when they're up is capable of being competitive against the better teams in college football. Miami, Florida, though, absolutely rolling. The line is 19. What's your pick on this one, Joe?
This is my Lone Ranger game of the week. And guys, if you've been with us each week, we have shared with you the Lone Ranger selections every week. They're 7-1 against the spread. So you and I ought to pay attention to what the Lone Ranger has to say about this one. In this case, it is what goes up, what comes down. And that is the case with Miami of Florida as we look to fade yet another undefeated team. This Miami of Florida, who has been surging the second half of the season, and has at last gotten into the top 4 of the college football rankings. Now, they're going to play Clemson in about 3 weeks, and one of these teams is going to fall out. In the meantime, the question becomes, how do they approach this game with Virginia and their closing game of the season next week? Well, I say they're a little bit overconfident. After huge wins against Virginia Tech and Notre Dame, the turnover chain is sweeping the country. Too much hype for me. I'm looking for the downside here, along with the Lone Ranger, for a Miami team who is just at an emotional peak, no doubt about it. Virginia already has their 6th win. That's important because they won't be playing with pressure. They'll be playing free and easy with a chance to stay competitive and maybe knock off an undefeated team. I like the fact that head coach Mendenhall is prowling the sidelines here for the Cavs, as his teams have covered 6 straight times against undefeated opponents. Take Virginia to come in under the hefty number here and at least slow down the ATS momentum of Miami.
Those were my initial thoughts, Joe Gavazzi, but I wanted to look into it more. It's good to hear that that's the way you're leaning. The line is right now 19, Virginia plus 19, minus 108, the best line right now. Joe Gavazzi, great breakdown. Thanks for your pick on this one. Tell us what you do at your website, JoeGavazzisSports.com.
It is JoeGavazzisSports.com, and as well as offering picks, I want to let you know that as basketball begins to tip off, it is all important that when you go to JoeGavazzisSports.com, you click on Money Management Theory. That is essential. You're going to be in the basketball game this season, and most of you should be. So click on Money Management at JoeGavazzisSports.com. You'll be very glad you did.
All right, we'll do that. Thanks, Joe.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.